Hello, I want to do a quick discussion about a topic that's near and dear to my heart and a question that I get a lot. Something I hear quite often from students is, what do I do when I hear conflicting information from different trainers? Now, the first thing that I tell them is that just because something appears like it is conflicting on the surface doesn't necessarily mean it is. Things can vary a lot depending on the exercise, the horse, the rider, even just the way that two people try to express the same idea. So don't always jump to the conclusion that just because something sounds a little different that it's necessarily in conflict. That being said, there are going to be things that you come across where people do have just different ideas. So how do you pick which one? Well, there's only one who has the final say on that, and that's your horse. I find that horses are quite quick learners when you treat them that way. They'll be as dumb as you treat them, and they'll be as smart as you treat them. Normally, if a technique is executed properly, and I have to say that sort of as a caveat here, anytime before you jump to a conclusion saying a certain technique or that somebody's taught you doesn't work, you have to be sure that you're doing it in the way that they've instructed you to do it and that you've given it 100%. If you've done those two things and you still find a month into it, 2 months into it, you're doing the same thing and you're not finding much progress, then there's probably a better way. In my experience, a horse can learn something new easily in 2 to 3 sessions, even in some more complex things. Or at the very least, you're going to see progress and change in the direction that you want to see in a minimal amount of sessions, with a minimal amount of fighting, stress, bracing, and some other other negative things that could come up when teaching something new to a horse. If the horse is fighting with you consistently over time and not making progress, there's probably a better way to do it. Okay, so I hope that helps next time you come across some conflicting information. Everything you learn, give it 100%, make sure you're doing it right, and if that's the case and you're still not, and your horse still seems to be fighting, doesn't seem to be understanding, I would suggest seeking out some more information.